Yeah, my name's Matthew. I'm a freshman at the University of Pennsylvania studying materials science engineering. And yeah, I'm from Philly, so been there
Amazing.
pretty long.
Like, did you apply early to UPenn?
Yeah, I AD to Penn.
Amazing, man. That's good for you because you didn't have to suffer through the RD.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a good place to be in. All right, let's talk about your stats. I guess like what was your GPA and test scores that got you into UPenn?
For GPA, our school is on a scale of 5.3.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a 4.97 when I was applying.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like around top 10%-ish. And my SAT was a 1580.
Amazing. And for the SAT, like how many times did you take the SAT? And what was your starting score versus what was your final score?
I took it once in August going into junior year.
Amazing, man. That's insane score for the first one. Like how did you prep for that?
I just did Khan Academy test. I'm a good test taker usually, so it's just,
Okay, okay. And like you took it August senior year or junior?
no, junior year. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. And like when did you start writing your essays and everything? When did you start writing your essays?
Most from a summer thing. I didn't want to push it off till like the school year because then it starts ramping up a lot, right?
Yeah,
I kind of like prepped them over the summer and kind of cleaned them up before, you know.
amazing. Yeah, yeah, I think that's a very good thing because like a lot of people are struggling with like juggling
Mm.
essays and SAT prep.
Yeah, yeah.
And for like your uh
Yeah, I think I had 18 APs or 17. I
amazing.
remember, but
And like what were the scores like? Did you get all fives or did you get some fours or threes like most
I think I
people?
had all fives and four fours maybe.
Okay. And like I guess like how did you balance taking all of these courses while maintaining your GPA and
Um,
doing all the ACs and
well,
everything?
I was like mostly just like it's good time management, right? So like if I can put in 1 hour and get a 90, why would I put in like 3 hours to get 100? So
Makes
it's
sense,
just
yeah.
taking what you can, like making the sacrifices you need to balance it out.
Yeah,
And like also just wasn't.
I had like a Stanford kid I interviewed. He said the exact same thing. He called it like mid-maxing, doing just
Yeah, yeah,
enough to get.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Like
All
if you
right.
if you put in like 20% of the effort, like 20% time to get 80% of the results, like doesn't it shouldn't matter that much.
Makes sense, makes sense. All right, moving on. Let's talk about your ECs. So I guess like what were the most impactful ECs that got you into UPenn?
hmm so one EC I did was I did DECA.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
you probably heard of it. I was the
yeah,
Pennsylvania DECA state vice president,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
and I was also on the national social media team. That was my top EC, but I also did a research program at Penn. It was like a free
Okay.
for one for local students. I worked in the lab, did my own research. I was there for 2 years, 1 year as a researcher, and the next year I was there as a research coordinator.
Amazing.
So like, I kind of mentor the students instead of just doing the research myself.
Okay. And like, do you have any other ECs or like these were your main ones?
I also did another research program at Drexel where I think we presented a paper on
Mm-hmm.
machine learning, and I also had my own consulting group where we help local businesses with their social media marketing efforts.
Mm-hmm.
And then one more thing was I have the world record for highest protected egg drop. So we did that in the like workshops and stuff to kind of promote STEM education.
World record for what?
Like the highest protected egg drop.
Okay. That's one. Yeah. All right. So like, would you say like your activities were somewhat scattered or do you say like you had very niche interests overall?
I think it was mostly grouped into like business, so like DECA consulting,
Mm,
kind of STEM, so like research and egg drop, I guess to an extent. And then I had a couple music ECs, just like in school leadership.
okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. Moving on. Let's talk about your awards and honors. So I guess like, what did you put on that section of the app?
I think the words honors probably my weakest part of my app. I
Mm,
think I had the world record, obviously. I
mm-hmm.
had a robotics award. I did Vex Robotics. I had an award for
Okay.
that. DECA FBLA award. So I was top three in the state and like I think top 3% internationally.
Mm-hmm.
And then also I had a music award. I won a piano competition.
Amazing. Okay. Let's move on to your, I guess like essays. So I guess like, how did you craft your essay that made it impressive enough for UPenn?
I think it's just being very real and like personal.
Mm-hmm.
I think your EC list already speaks
Yeah.
a lot about like how like what your intellectual curiosity is, like how good of a student you are. I think mostly I
Makes
just want to
sense. Yeah.
see something like they want to know you as a person, not
Yeah,
just
yeah,
who you
yeah,
are as a student, because
for
they're gonna
sure.
get that a lot from like what you do already.
Okay, and like, did you write about your main passion project, your family experiences, or like something
I
else
just wrote
entirely?
about like I think I'm a very people person, so I wrote about like accepting and like I think just meeting new people.
Makes sense. And like, what about the supplements?
Um, my supplements are a lot more like EC focused. Like it's easy just to choose like an EC for each of your supplements, basically.
Okay, and I don't remember, like, did UPenn have like a UPenn as well?
Yeah, YPen's just like pretty basic. Like I'm from very close. I'm like from Philly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like 30 minutes away, so I've had a chance to know Penn pretty well. So like doing that research program, and doing events like associated with Penn, like kind of showed
Yeah,
me a lot. So like Penn Band had like a Penn Band event. I went to that. The research program, I guess, be on campus for a lot of the summer. So just like I think speaking as to like what you've seen firsthand at Penn, as well as what you can find online, is a very good way to write that why Penn essay.
I mean, do you have like any last piece of advice for people looking to get into a similar college, I guess?
I think the main thing, this is what I tell everyone, it's just like be very real in your
Mm-hmm.
whole application. Like don't do something just for college, right? Like if you're doing that, I don't
Yep.
think you should be going for that kind of college. Like everything
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did was because I really enjoyed it and I wanted to do it. Like DECA would never have turned out so well if I didn't genuinely like it.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Right. So,
Totally, yeah.
and that should reflect in your essays too. Like, say something that speaks to you and like why and who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So just, yeah, be real.
Right, makes sense. And like, what do you think is like the biggest pitfall trap which a lot of students might fall into when doing these applications? What is like the biggest application myth you want to bust?
I think the biggest thing is like there's a lot of people and like companies that claim like, oh, I know what the colleges want. Like, I think that's all kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
that's all kind of fake.
Okay.
I wouldn't, I would just try, don't think about like what the colleges want to see. I think just present you as who you genuinely are. Like, don't mold yourself to the college. Find a college that fits you.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you so much for your time. I think it'll be
Yeah,
immensely
of course.
helpful.